Dre filled the end.
Welcome back to Po Politickin.com. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook right now, make sure you like the page. I'm now politic with my homie. He's the artist, Bobby Danger. What's good, bro?
What's going on, Po?
Chill, man. So the first thing I want you to talk about, can you give us some of your daily habits and rituals?
Daily habits and rituals,
Yeah.
legal or non-legal.
Just whatever you do.
All right, man. So usually what I do, wake up in the morning, cook a little breakfast, hit a little something, and after that, get your little moment of zen, look at the paper. You kind of connect with the paper, especially after you hit something. So, after that, you kind of take that moment of zen to really plan out what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? After that, might smoke a little something else. And then they break out the pencils and get started, man.
All right. And I know you're an artist, so can you tell us like what type of artist you are and how long you've been doing your art?
I'm a kind of a modern expressionism. I don't really have a genre, so I kind of mix a lot of styles together. So I just say modern expressionism. And I've been drawing since I was about 3 years old. I started painting it around like 12. Won countless amounts of awards in school. Got purchase awards. I've shown especially in Durham. I'm in Durham, North Carolina. I've shown in all the big galleries here. So.
How did you say you've been doing it since you was 3? But who are some of your influences now?
Oh shit! My first influence was actually my mom, because when I was in school, we learned about animals like the entire year when I was in school. So I used to tell my mom, like, I'd come home and I'd be like, Mom, can you draw me, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or draw me, a tiger? And my mom would do it, but she was like, and I can kind of connect with it now, as I'm an older artist. Like, she just kind of drew some whatever and gave it to me. But see, my problem was I was harshly critical. So I take it, I'm like, well, this don't look like a tiger. I was like, what you mean? It's a tiger. Look. You know how you do a little kid?
Yeah.
Like, oh, draw me this. You just be like, bam, bam, draw some stupid shit. And the kid like, thank you. You like, nah, see, I was one of those kids. I was like, nah, bruh, that don't look like a tiger. My mom was like, handed me an ink pen. She's like, fine. She's like, you go do it. I was like, all right. So I went over, sat in the middle of the floor, piece of paper and an ink pen, and I was like 3, 4 years old doing this and drawing. Just kept going. About 2 hours later, I had something. I don't know if it looked like a tiger, but it looked better than what my mom drew. But she kind of inspired me to. It's like when she made me do that. It's like I connected. Like, you ever look at like clouds and you see things in clouds?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that thought process kind of connects with, you got a tool. So it's like so I'll start off just with crazy lines, and I'm like, that kind of looks like this. So now we're like, well, let's make it look like that. Okay, now it looks like this. And then, you know what I'm saying? You start seeing shapes, and you see things start connecting. This is like when I was a kid. Now it's like you can just draw what you want. It's like, oh, this is in my head, I'm gonna draw it. But as a kid, you're like, I don't know how to draw shit, but I have a tool, and I see something. So it's like I have the tool, I have something on the paper that looks like something. So then you're like, okay, well, let's actually organize these lines. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I tell anybody, like, people are like, okay, I can't draw. I'm like, drawing is not that hard, really. All drawing is organized lines. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you take a pencil, you do organized lines.
You actually kind of go into the next question. I'm going to say, so what are some ways? Because, I don't know, I kind of feel that way, too. I feel like, with me, like, I still feel like I am an artist because I'm creating with this, but what are some ways people can develop and be a better, if they want to be a better drawer, painter, artist in general, what are some things they can do?
Like I tell anybody, first thing you have to abandon is fear and self-doubt.
Mm.
because it's like you're a person. You're a vessel, and you carry spirit. This energy, the spiritual energy that you carry. You know what I'm saying? And your left brain and right brain. Left brain is logic. Right brain is creativity. If you can merge the two, but it's like you cannot be afraid. You have to. So it's the thought process you have to adjust first before anything. Like if you're gonna draw a picture, you know that if I look at something and it goes this way, then I can, if I can trace it with my hand, I can take a pencil and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it works like that. Like you have to merge your left and right brain. So you have to let go of doubt because that's true power. Because doubt is what separates creativity from logic.
I'm saying, when did you learn that, and how did you learn that?
How did I learn that?
Yeah.
I learned when it came. I mean, I learned it at an early age. Like it just connected one day, and I was like, I can just draw stuff. I can make stuff on paper that's recognizable. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the better I got at it, I was like, now this looks like this, and it goes from rudimentary drawings to like super crazy. Like this piece is 32 by 40, and for one person to do something like that, it's kind of crazy. It's like, how did you do that? Because most people don't know how to separate. They don't know how to separate the left and right brain, or they don't know how to. Yeah, they don't know how to merge it. I'm sorry, not separate. They don't know how to merge their left and right brain. They keep it separate because of doubt. You know what I'm saying? And doubt is what says that makes you look at people like Jay-Z and be like, I can't do that. Oh, I look at somebody like anybody. You look at Bob Ross or any of these artists, the millionaires out here. George Condo, for Christ's sake, we just talked about him. He did Kanye West. He did the Kanye West Dark and Twisted Fantasy album. He did the Inner Works. He created about what 20, 30 pieces. I don't even know how many pieces he created just for this album cover. But to get that level, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? You just know it. You're saying people like Jay-Z, people like these famous artists, Leonardo da Vinci, any of these people who are famous. Oh, I can't do that. Well, why can't you? Right. All it takes is a tool and a canvas, or a pencil and paper, or color pencils and illustration board, or a lump of clay in your hands. Like, why can't you just do that? It's more instinctual to the creative mind to merge logic with creativity, because creativity is like, okay, the things that you see in front of you on a daily basis are not products of logic. They're products of creativity. Like cars, buildings, your apartments, house that you live in, the clothes that you wear. Everything is art. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like you were saying earlier, everything is art. Everything. Literally everything. It takes a creative mind to make a TV or a PlayStation. The shape of the covers for the games, the designs on the graphic designer who did the covers for games and CDs, logos everywhere. Everywhere you look is art. Everything is art.
All right. Speaking of art, we see your art in the background, so I just want you to show us it and display it to us.
All right, let me bring it closer. All right, so this is a political piece done in conjunction with all the recent unarmed killings. And I don't really pinpoint race because, I don't pinpoint race. We know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what's happening. So, this piece is kind of like an exclamation point on my thoughts and feelings about it. And pretty sure Spike Lee would love this. So, yeah, sometimes I look at some of these pieces, man, and like, I'm like, I can't believe I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, something like this one here, man. Like,
how long did it take you to make that one?
It took about 2 months. I was in the midst of moving into my studio when I started that one, so it took a little bit. It took a while. It took like 2.5, like 2 months.
Wow, that was amazing. Well, both of them look good, but that one's super tight. I like that one.
With the girl, right?
Yeah, I like how even the roses in the background are nice. Wow, how long that one take you to make?
I'm not even finished with it.
So what inspired you to make that one? Or who inspired you to make that one?
This is actually a friend of mine that I went to college with. She's a model, actress, DJ, She's like she seems to be somewhat of an art enthusiast. Like I went to college with her. She was real cool people. A lot of people hated on her because she was bad.
So
But
what?
I always thought she was just a cool person because like she goes to art shows. She's a cool chick. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not draw this person? Like you know what I'm saying? She's a cool chick.
So what do you mean you're not done with it? What part you got to work on?
I'm still detailing this part right here.
Oh,
The clothing area. Like I'm still trying to detail that out.
okay.
And I got to change. I'm gonna darken some of the makeup on the face. You know what I'm saying? Contour. Like I got to actually do makeup on this. You know what I'm saying? Like on a piece. It's kind of cool. So
Oh,
the roses really took a long time. I
yeah.
still have some that I got to touch up.
Yeah, because you can see it's like very detailed, especially that the ones you just pointed at. Yeah, they're
This
like
one,
very detailed. Yeah, you can see
yeah,
all the detail in it.
they're all crazy, dude. Like you can like they're all crazy. Like
Uh,
zoom in a little bit for you. Zoom in.
yeah.
Some of them like you can take them off the page.
Yup. Crazy. Dope.
So let's see, stop this shit right here. Let's see. I might be able to show a couple more pieces. I think it might be two more, man.
All right.
So there's one I know you'll appreciate this one. I'll show this one first. I know you'll appreciate this one. Just because. Just because.
Oh yeah. So why should I appreciate that one?
Rings, buddy. That's my dad, yo.
Yeah, I say so. Tell him how you, cause you was also a Marine, so tell him about your time in the Marines, and so I guess your dad inspired you to join.
It was all vanity, bro. Let me tell you, it was all chance. I took my ASVAB. I got like the first time I took the ASVAB, I didn't even try. I got a 74, which is really good apparently. So the Marines called me and they were the first people to call me like, yeah, you did really good on your ASVAB. We'd like you to join the Marines. I was just like, at the time I was just like, all right, like I really never been like a hype military gung ho person. Is you know what I'm saying? Because me and you were stationed together. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Not to
Yeah.
divulge. I don't know if you divulge
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
video on your
Yeah.
channel. That's
Yeah.
cool. So you know what I'm saying? Like I was just kind of like me. You know, me and you were both like that. We were just kind of like, all right, you know, like this the uniform cool. You know, you know.
Yeah.
You know, some of the people like some of the people we stationed with, you already know, they were just like, dude, we clerks, bro. Like we chilling. We the smart ones. Like, why do you gotta act dumb? And we just supposed to be the smart ones. You acting dumb like that. But yeah, dude. Like, but this the reason I joined the Marines was because they the first to call, and my dad had I don't wanted to. I basically just wanted for vanity purposes to when I took my graduation picture, it would look like my dad's picture.
Uh-huh.
That's really only. I mean, like the Marine. It was a good experience. I liked it. I love the people I met. Great experience. You know what I'm saying? Lots of fun times. You know what I'm saying? Lots of stories. We did lots of crazy stuff.
So what would you like to say to any Marine Corps buddies you got watching this right now?
Any of my buddies?
Yeah.
Uh, what's up? I plan on going to Cali soon. So I don't care if you know me from the Marines, whoever. It don't matter. There's some baddies. We was in the Marines with some good looking girls too. Hey, you know, if I'm in California, you might want to come out because I'm fly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So what are some of your what are your goals for your career right now?
my goal right now is I want to own an art gallery in the next 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it, but I do know that I'm gonna do it. And that's the beauty of being an artist. You always start off with a blank canvas. You don't know what the hell you're gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? But then you apply. You know what I'm saying? And it just works. That's how all these pieces are. You don't know I didn't know what the fuck this white piece of paper was gonna be. I didn't know what this was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
until I found an inspiration and applied it to that. You know, so I'm saying it's the same thing. Like life works just like that. If you want it, you will make it happen, and it'll happen.
So, what are some of your interesting hobbies?
Oh, I like to go fishing. Um, Sometimes I break out the binoculars, go bird watching, walk in the park. I'm kind of a hippie. You know what I'm saying? So like, I like to look at nature a lot, man. That's what I do.
What's up?
Look at nature. Nature's cool. Like nature has so many. Like everything we're trying to do as human beings, nature's already done. Robots, those are insects. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like insects are nature's robots. Like it's just like fish or nature's, whatever.
Submarine.
Nature, yeah, everything we do is to replicate nature. That's why I like looking at nature.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
fun fact, there is what is it? It's a deep sea animal, a lobster shrimp or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And it's got like it has the most powerful eyes in nature. Its eyes are more powerful. We can't even they right now they're developing lenses for cameras to mimic the eyes of this particular animal.
Wow.
So nature's already doing stuff we can't do. We over here looking for aliens, but we need to look at nature because nature's doing shit we can't do. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what it is. It's just to break it all down. Just like that's my goal is to own an art gallery, and through the power of nature and power of just application, it'll happen.
What advice would you give to any aspiring artists?
This shit is hard. That's all I can say, man. I can't give any in depth thing like.
I would say so. So the term starving artist is real.
It can be. It can be real. It can be real. I could definitely attest to that. But to go dig in depth about anything would be like. It's like I can't tell you like what I've been through because like everybody's story is different anyway. Like I can tell you, but it's like yours might be different. You might pop off early or something. Some people pop off late. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like I need to plug this thing in. I'm like one of the people who just like pop off like every once in a while do something hot and then chill out, do something hot. Sometimes it's just hard, man. Like if I tell any artist anything, it's just like you just gotta have thick skin and you gotta keep your head held up high because people will hate, people will talk about you, people will make fun of you, people will be, not good for your motivation. I gotta plug my laptop in. Sorry, dude, but people will try to tear at your motivation and try to tell you that what you're doing is not realistic and all this stuff. But what I'm here to say is it is realistic because you can do anything. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me. You want to tell them like your social media, how to hit you up and everything?
All right. Instagram is Danger Artworks, all one word. Facebook, Bobby Danger. And my art page on Facebook is Danger Artworks.
Then make sure you check me out, Po Politickin and everything. Like or subscribe to wherever you watching this. I'll holla.
All right.
Ray filled the air.